everybody, and welcome back to Brother and Sister Play The Legend of Zelda.
Sorry.
No, it's alright. It's alright. I never get tired of it. I was playing this earlier for like an hour, just to grind, and get us some stuff so that when we got to today, we didn't have to grind for money and such.
I have to remember which button is which.
It's okay.
Hang on, wait. Okay.
And then select.
Wait. Ah, okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's
it never
wrong.
gets old.
It's wrong. It needs to be bigger and gray with my little black arrow over here.
And then the
my
red
little
buttons.
black squishy buttons in the middle, and then my two red. It's wrong. I'm sorry.
Hell, I believe for like PC gaming controllers, they make the retro Nintendo controllers that you can just plug into your computer. I wouldn't be too surprised if there's something like that out there for modern consoles or even for the Wii U.
Probably.
Maybe. I mean, that would be cool if you could. Of course, they would only be compatible, with NES games. But hey, that's perfectly fine with me.
And the problem with this is what?
What? That, you're admitting the fact that you're old and, out of touch with gaming?
Yes.
I wouldn't say I'm out of touch with gaming.
I would not say that you are. I would say that I am very old and very out of touch. I was actually called incredibly old by someone the other day.
Was it one of your kids? Or?
No, it was not one of my students. It was a friend. It was really, wow. I didn't realize that you were that old. And yes, he did. And okay, yeah, I'm that old. Yeah, I really am.
That's all right. I mean, hell, I feel
going the wrong way.
No, we're going back to Castle 8.
Right.
To get the one last treasure that we did forget. That I finally found the damn map.
Wait, did I beat Castle 8?
We did. There were.
We did, or I did?
You did.
Hi, Daisy. Really?
You did, but there was one treasure that you thought that we had missed.
The master key.
And I went back to make sure.
Dude, did I seriously just freaking do that?
Yeah, it's all right.
Ah.
And not only did I find the damn map, I found out that there was another treasure, and it was the master key.
The master key is in here.
And I was about to, go and collect it.
There's the map. Okay. So
just go straight.
Straight to the top.
Yes.
Okay.
I think you do want to take the last right, though.
We'll get
but
there.
Yeah.
Do I have a red potion?
Yes. I bought them beforehand. And you know what? It's funny. I found that while I was fighting these dudes, when I was severely
inflict so much freaking damage.
Yeah. I was trying to use the bombs on them. Bombs do such little damage on these guys as opposed to just hitting them with your sword.
Yeah.
Because
it's you gotta dodge them and you gotta dodge the freaking fireballs and then they turn.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Anyway. So you and I were having a fascinating conversation before we turned on, what had the makings of a fascinating conversation before we turned on the microphone.
Yeah.
Where you asked me, we were discussing
Oasis.
Celebrity Deathmatch.
Yeah.
And then we talked about Noel and Liam Gallagher, and you asked me what I thought of the band Oasis.
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily have a problem with them as a band.
Me either.
But they didn't do anything for me musically. I don't feel passionately about them. What, now do I go right or do I go up?
Go to the right.
Okay. I don't feel anything necessarily about them one way or the other. I have to get my high gate. For those of you who can hear the panting noise in the background, that is not my brother, that is my grandmother's dog.
I'm sorry, it's just this game just turns me on so much.
Dude, that's so freaking creepy, and you're gonna just shut the hell up, right now.
Okay, we're back.
So I can't reach them. So unless I open this and let them out, and I don't think I can't open it unless they're in. So, gotta do this. La 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 la. Anyway,
Oh yeah, and I found some other hidden money spots as well.
Cool. So yeah, they didn't do anything for me.
Yeah, there we go. Dumbasses.
So yeah. I have heard Liam Gallagher, I think, interviewed a few times, and he's funny as hell.
Is Liam the guitarist, or is he the lead vocalist?
I don't know. I don't know. Like
Yeah,
I said, I know the band very little. Yay, Master Key! Okay, so there's nothing else in here that we need, right?
There shouldn't be.
So...
All the other treasures should be in the last castle.
What goes there? The
all-
bait. The bait.
The bait, yeah.
Okay.
Because all that's left is the silver arrow and
right,
the red ring.
and the red ring.
And those are both
of
in the last castle.
In the last castle. Do I
Might
need...
be a bit of a bitch to find.
It's gonna be a total bitch to find. Are you freaking kidding me? Do I need...
You might want to buy the red potion.
I'm gonna. Do I need the bait?
I don't think you need the bait.
Okay.
I mean, you can get it if you want to make sure.
Well, I don't know.
But I'm pretty sure we probably don't need it for the last castle.
Plus, also the completion backwards principle. I know that's the name of an album. In me, I can't remember who the album is by currently though.
Out of my way!
The completest part of me wants to have everything before I go
Yeah.
into the last castle and have all the spaces full and have
Yeah.
everything look how it's supposed to look.
Slow down.
So, last castle.
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome. We are almost done with this.
Great.
That's almost kind of hard for me to believe because
Sad.
all that means is that, hey, you want to play something else retro and familiar? It's like, yes.
I was gonna say it's not retro, something that I would actually like,
Well,
or that I could actually play. Actually, what needs to happen, what we need to do, is I need to get you to teach me
How to play
how to
something modern.
Yeah, because there's so many games that, because you and I used to do this all the time. I used to love to play. We would stay up for days and just play. And
the only other games that I remember that we used to play together was like Super Metroid or like some of the Mortal Kombat games.
You don't remember the 2 and 3 day binges that we would go on playing GoldenEye with our Nintendo
Oh yeah,
64?
yeah, true.
When we slapped Amy to death? My god, that was fun.
Good times.
Good times.
Good times, bruh.
Bruh. Skater die, bruh.
I'm just saying, bruh. I'm just saying. Jesus Christ.
But I don't... The only gaming console I own right now
is the 360.
Is an Xbox 360.
Yeah.
And I don't
well, and to be
know,
perfectly
I'm
honest...
Going the wrong way. And I don't know how to play anything on it. First of all, I only own one game. And I don't really want...
And that's the Plants vs. Zombies game?
No, because I can't play that one because it requires the online subscription.
Right.
And
yeah.
I don't really want an online subscription. I would like a game. I mean, if I have to have one, I have to have one. But I would really like to have a game that I can just play. Okay.
Oh, didn't you want to buy the other version first? But I actually find that trying to record systems that 360 and like Wii and Wii U stuff is easier because with the PlayStation 4 or 3, I mean I don't have 4 yet because I plan to get one
Of course you do.
especially after I get my tax refund.
You don't have your tax refund yet?
We forgot to do it. But thankfully, because Josh actually asked me, like, well, do you often owe or do you always get a refund? I always get a refund. It's like, you got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, they're not going to be all pissed off
You're
at
fine.
you. The only time they're pissed
You
off
are
at
going straight to butt jail.
butt jail.
Well,
Okay, wait. Where am I?
you're in the forest.
Down and over, right?
Well, actually, if you just go straight down, there's the little potion shop in the tree.
Oh, that's right.
But yeah,
So, with your tax money, you're going to buy 4. Anyway, you were saying about you find that with recording in the games and stuff.
Recording the 360 and like a few of these other systems is a lot easier when it comes to recording PS3. There's a copy protection bullshit, so you can't record HD quality off of it, so you have to use the AV cable, which we are using for the Wii. But then again, the Wii, doesn't have the HD quality, blah, 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 blah. But the thing is that when you record PlayStation 3 like that, yeah, the record quality afterwards is just perfectly fine. Also because with the recorder that I have, you can actually, upgrade the video quality for it so that it looks, HD and nice. But when you're recording it and actually watching it off the television, everything kind of looks like shit. And then, trying to actually read everything in that quality is shit.
Okay.
So like if you did want to, play or record anything modern, I'd be perfectly fine with doing Wii U, or the 360. Like whatever else it was that you wanted to do. It would also depend on like what would you have interest in wanting to play that's modern.
Yeah. I'd have to, and like I said, I'd have to think about that. I would like
I would certainly not be like, hey, you want to play the latest Call of Duty game? Because I imagine that would frighten you.
Why would you think that would frighten me?
Because it's very fast-paced and...
I've always loved games like that. It would just be a matter... It would be a matter of
actually trying to learn.
Well, of learning it and of learning the controller. Like, I was... When I first started learning the 64... It was such a switch from this.
Oh, yeah.
Did we already do this?
I know we stepped in here for a minute.
And I think I gave the Grumble Grumble guy something, didn't I?
I don't remember there being a Grumble guy, but...
Okay, so hang on a second. So, backing up. The 64 was such a switch from this. It took me a long time to learn the controller.
Yeah.
But once I did, I was quite proficient
let's keep
at it.
playing while
and
you
that's the thing, is that I would need to learn the controllers.
Yeah.
But once I do, I like the game. I probably wouldn't be super proficient at it for quite a while.
Yeah.
Okay, now, so this level is such... Why did I get that? It's such a freaking maze. Okay, so I'm trying to remember...
First thing we're going to want to do is try to find the map and compass.
Right.
Because I know one of the last times I played this as a kid, I got to Ganon before I got the Silver Arrow, and I couldn't finish the game.
Because you can't defeat him.
Yeah. That, and you can't leave the room either when you're in there with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, frick.
Oh shit.
I'm
Oh shit.
I couldn't do anything. I'm done.
And you lost your shield.
Yep. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna do this. And there's probably something that I need to bomb in that room, but... We're just gonna mess with this.
You're just gonna run?
I'm just gonna run and kind of get...
There are a lot of Wizrobes in here.
There's a ton of Wizrobes in this level.
And
I'm just gonna get
legs.
some basic bearings.
Bombs.
Yay me, I already have as many as I can carry.
Yeah.
And I'm back here.
Yeah. Full
Great big
circle.
fucking loop. Okay. So there has to be a room back here somewhere that I need to be bombing the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well...
That.
Doesn't matter, they already have my shield.
Yeah. Fat, tubby little pancake-looking bastards.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that screen quite a few times while I was trying to run around in the last castle, actually. Those damn dark nuts.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it would all depend on like what modern game it was that you wanted to play.
Yeah.
So.
Isn't there a way for me to carry 12 bombs instead of only 8?
I don't remember. There might be. Wasn't there a guy in a castle who offered you, like, pay me money and I'll make it so you can carry more bombs?
Well, yeah.
But honestly, I don't remember.
Me neither. Because I'm going to need a lot.
Yeah. Well, and it may also depend on, like, if, enemies will drop more bombs.
Well, the whiz robes don't tend to drop bombs.
I'm never really sure about what enemies will drop what half the time.
Certain enemies drop certain things more than others.
Yeah, it's this level 7, I think.
Remember, I'm just gonna see if it'll get me a little closer. No, that doesn't
Nope.
help me.
Another castle.
Yeah, but this one's already up in the mountains.
Yeah.
It's number 5. So it's a little closer. In the second one, in the second quest, there's something in there.
Yeah. I think it's either one of the castles or the last castle is in the wall. Are you just going straight back?
Well, what else did I need?
Well, you might want to buy a new shield.
I might want to buy a freaking shield, Jesus. Sorry.
That's alright.
Okay, where's the closest store?
Well, it also all depends on, like, which store actually carries the damn shield.
Right. Oh, yeah, let's watch this chick run around a whole bunch.
Hey, damn, bro, this chick doesn't know what you're doing. Your sister's a dumbass. Downvote.
Oh, I'm sure.
Fuck them.
Well, yeah, like I care.
Yeah.
But, oh, well. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to... Ideally, what I would like to do is play some things that I could potentially own to determine whether or not I like them.
Yeah. There should be a shop off to the left. No, but back up there.
Back up where I was.
Yeah.
I remember there was one shop somewhere that had the big shield for only 90.
Yeah. Ba-da-ba-da. And there goes all the money.
Yep, there goes all the money that you ground out.
Son of a bitch. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so just try not to...
Try not to die?
Well...
Try not to get eaten by a like again?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, sorry. I remember you used to get so frustrated with me when I would play, because I could get really good at certain games, but it took me a while. I had to play, and I had to practice, and I had to learn the different maneuvers of the game. Like, obviously, doing this once a week every now and then, I'm not super proficient at it. But when we used to play fairly frequently, it took me a while to get good as a game. Whereas you would sit down with a game, and in 5 hours, you would have the entire game defeated. And be looking at Josh and I like we were the biggest idiots on the planet because we hadn't beat the game yet. And so I would like to play something that I can learn and that I can eventually get good at. It just takes me a while, and obviously this is not enough. Okay, so I did this big dumb loop, and this castle is in the shape of a skull.
Yep.
Which means virtually everywhere is a room. And I think it branches out to both, obviously to the left, but also to the right. And I think in one of those three, either the 3 top or the 3 left rooms, there's a wall that I need to bomb.
Welcome to your doom. Let me ask you this. As a kid, did you have any interest in the Sega Genesis?
No.
Okay.
I was a total Nintendo girl.
Mm-hmm.
Sega didn't do anything for me. We had a friend who had a Sega.
You don't want to try the right?
Well, I think I'm as far right as I can go.
Okay. Just to make sure.
Yeah. I think we had a friend who had a Sega. Maybe not Cody.
I know our stepsister Sarah had a Sega Genesis.
But I don't think we ever played it.
I did. Like when she brought it over. And I wanted one after we got the Super Nintendo only because of the fact that there were a couple of games on it that I wanted to play that weren't on the Nintendo.
In this castle, are there walls that you can just walk through?
I don't remember. Sorry.
Dude.
You are useless!
No, it's not even for a moment what I was thinking. Ah!
Sure.
You bitch.
Stab him! Stab him in the face!
Okay. Anyway. I was a total Nintendo girl. I never had any
That's okay.
Sega.
We all pretty much were.
Dude, did I seriously just do that?
Yep.
Frick.
I don't think the bombs hurt you. At least they didn't seem to when you were that close to it.
No, the bombs
eh.
don't. No, in this game, your own bomb doesn't hurt you. It's just a matter of...
Your own fire does from your your candle.
Okay, so... Okay, I'm gonna
So
go
far,
one more
nothing.
down and over.
Bomb to the right in that room.
Oh, dude.
God damn it!
Obviously, this is not a G-rated Wii Play.
Oh, no. Well, hell, I mean, anything and everything I do is not G-rated.
And I need to run away. Oh!
Suck it!
Yeah! That's right, bitch.
I'm gonna stab you in the butt.
I wasn't gonna go that far, but okay.
I'm gonna stab you in whatever body part it is you have, like. Yeah, I went there.
Okay. Last bomb. And nothing.
Nothing. What? Okay, this
Okay.
castle kind of sucks.
Okay. There has to be something.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back to the beginning.
Yep.
And I have no more bombs.
You want to kill everybody in there and see what happens?
This is what happened to us when we were little and we played this game.
And no bombs.
Wiggle my little legs. Okay.
Go try to buy some more bombs, or
No, I'll kill some stuff to get some bombs.
I'm gonna be editing the shit out of this video.
You think?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Press my fat little self up against the wall.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck balls.
Oh, rat farts!
Rat farts?
Wait, you don't remember Caddyshack?
Oh, that's
Double
right.
farts! Shit! Damn it! Double farts! Spalding! Watch your language. Sorry, Grandpa, I forgot.
Spalding. Spalding.
Yep.
Hey! Look! How convenient. You're about to fucking die. Again.
And again. And again.
Oh,
And
again.
oh.
Mwah,
That luscious tan. Those ruby lips. And hair color. So natural. Only your Undertaker knows for sure. I still love that movie.
He was a very interesting
Actor.
Joker.
Yeah. Well, I mean, wasn't he really just himself, but just more exaggerated? Because I understand Jack is a pretty crazy dude.
I have no idea. I've never met the man.
Oh yeah. Well, hell, I mean, neither have I. I mean, only what I've seen in some interviews he's done, and there we go.
Yay!
Finally, fuck. And secret passage.
Ow! And that thing.
Yeah. I mean, thankfully we don't have to worry about keys with the master key, but we haven't run across a single locked door, so
Okay.
it's probably, just a secret passage. It's probably
Yeah, it's
not a
probably
treasure.
the secret passageway to Ganon, and I'm gonna get fucked.
I don't think they would lead you to it that early. Hopefully
Well,
not.
I think they do to jack with you, so that you
Our first locked door.
Yep.
That's okay, we got the master key.
I remember in one of these rooms like this, there were likes and those little hands that came out of the wall.
The wall masters.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well...
Okay, so, so I can end up going down and back into the loop potentially, or to the right.
Yeah.
Right or down?
Let's go to the right.
Okay.
I mean,
Since we're both right-hand dominant, let's
Yes.
just lean with that little cliche.
The funny thing is that, you don't like the follow-up
No.
Zelda games, and yet A Link to the Past would often, like with little new gameplay elements, would make sure like there's no way you could get to the boss very early on, because they would distinguish the boss area with a giant door with a giant keyhole to indicate you need a big key in order to get here first. So
right. But that's not why I hate
no, I know,
that game.
I know.
Okay, so down or right?
Right?
And Ganon is in the left eyeball of the skull.
Is he?
Yes.
Okay.
I remember that.
Well, hell, I mean, I
Either
just
Ganon
remember.
is in it or the Triforce is in it.
Well, I mean, you have to beat Ganon because he has the Triforce.
Right.
Because he ate it, apparently. Or who knows?
Right, it's
what.
in the pile of his blood at the end.
Or ashes, or whatever it was that they wanted to call it.
Sorry,
But-
I'm sure this is boring. Don't really care.
Damn, bro! What the hell?
Sucks, dude.
But yeah,
I would like to not die as much as possible. Except for that.
yeah, you have to defeat his little minions
right.
first. Little bitch. Get in my field of range!
What is this thing called?
I don't remember.
Up.
Why not? Go to the next room. Might need to bomb. Or you could just stab the old man in the face and see what happens.
His fire will start shooting things at me.
No, I know. Just that, yeah, I mean, we haven't done that once, so.
What, stabbed the old man in the face?
Yeah.
Are you feeling a little bloodthirsty today there, Jordan?
No. That's just, I just remember it being
These
a
things
weird
do
and funny little thing
massive freaking damage.
to do. Yeah. Secret passage.
What do we got?
Secret passage.
Secret passage.
it would really suck if we did manage to screw ourselves.
We're really close to Ganon right now.
Let's try to let's go left this time. Because I know that like Ganon and the other treasures have got to be at least like in the middle of the map.
They are. They're toward the center of the map.
Yeah. And we're pretty far away from that, so should be fine as long as if we stay away from the middle for the most part until we get.
In this room, I'm gonna be so mad. Seriously, I got hit by a bat.
Yep. Money.
You're gonna
Die. You're gonna die.
Na, 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 na.
'Cause you suck. It's so unfair.
I am supposed to ask you to record Dancing with the Stars for Grandma.
Oh, Christ.
Can you go take care of that?
Yeah, sure. Do you want to pause it for a minute?
Yeah,
or-
I'll pause it.
Okay.
Come here, you little bitch.
Constant interruptions. Woo!
Na, 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 na.
You're gonna die. You're
Yep.
gonna die.
Oh, look, another secret passage. Okay.
Woo! Getting a shit ton of more followers on my Twitter. That's kind of cool, I suppose. I don't know what that does for my YouTube stuff, which is something I care a little bit more about. But oh well. Yay!
Run!
Run, you little fatty! Run!
No! Oh, dude. Okay, hang on. I think I know where I am.
Ah! Oh, you're gonna shoot me in the ass, bitch.
Right in the ass.
Kill you.
Kill you later. Yes, I'll kill you.
I'm gonna die.
Oh fuck! And
I am.
We used our last potion.
Yep.
Fuck.
Right there.
Fuck. Yep.
Dang it. Okay. Now I gotta remember the order of
Yeah.
the secret passageways and the friggin'. Oh, I don't have the money to buy a potion. Okay. Okay. Your people are gonna hate me. Okay.
By people, you mean the few followers who actually do watch any of my stuff?
Yeah.
Maybe. Uh-oh.
Oh, I was injured. It won't pick you up when you're injured.
Well, and how much do you need for the red? It's like 60 or 70?
60.
Yeah. It's like 68.
It's not bad. So I only need.
Yeah.
I just need a little bit more. It's fine.
Yeah. Thankfully, yeah, we don't need to buy another damn shield. It's okay. I can edit this. Thank God that the music like never gets tiring.
No, it doesn't.
Or like utterly annoying. Did you ever hear of or play the game Hide Lied when we were kids? It was another Nintendo game. It apparently was a game that came out a year or so before Zelda and was just like Zelda, only it was really crappy. Really crappy. Like the music was just really annoying. The music never stopped playing. It was always just one song all the damn time. It was the same style of game, only instead of... and I just smacked the microphone. I just bitch slapped it. Only...
Dude, I seriously just did that.
Only instead of being like Zelda, where it's a little bit more refined in its gameplay and some of its combat and such. Whenever you want to do combat with an opponent, you basically have to run up and touch them until they die.
Okay.
Yeah, as opposed to, where like any other game that you probably played beforehand has taught you touching enemies is a bad thing.
Right.
So yeah, it was just.
She touched me in my not safe place.
She touched my pee-pee, Steve.
Peppy. She touched my Peppy, Steve.
I always thought he said pee-pee.
Peppy. She touched my Peppy, Steve.
So touch my pee-pee, Steve.
Hey, Steve, we're gonna eat a dolphin! Hi, Steve. Spitting on bugs.
Is it really safe for him to be shaving? Oh, no. It's perfectly okay. We take the razor out. One and I shave him, we shave him while he's asleep.
That, if not for Andy McDowell, that was such a great movie.
Who was Andy McDowell?
The wife. I don't particularly enjoy her as an actress, so I
think the only other movie I've seen her in was that Michael movie with.
Groundhog Day.
Oh yeah. She's okay. I mean, I think as an actress.
Like I said, I don't actively. She's another one. I don't actively dislike her.
Yeah.
But I don't like her. She doesn't
leave that much of an impression.
No, she's really quite boring.
Yeah. I think in like those two movies, I think the only interesting thing about her character in Michael was that she kind of wrote country songs, kind of.
Right. Bad country songs.
Yeah. I think that was the only semi-interesting defining thing about her character.
Right.
But like every time that she delivers a line, it's that same kind of bland performance that she just gives. Yep. Like, I thought angels were cleaner. I'm not that kind of angel.
Yeah, she was just kind of
there. Yeah. Dude, bro. Yeah. Kind of the same thing in Groundhog's Day. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just there.
Which was such a great movie, and Bill Murray was so good in that movie.
Yeah.
And to be paired with an actress who, like I said, there isn't necessarily anything wrong with her, but there's not necessarily anything interesting about her either.
Yeah.
To be paired with an actress like that was really disappointing.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever watch the Charlie's Angels movies?
Yes.
Do you like them, or?
They were okay. They were, I mean, you know what a sucker I am for stupid action movies.
Mm-hmm.
So they were okay. They had the cheesy action, they had the ridiculous plots, they had the gratuitous explosions.
And very gratuitous. Hey, look at me, I'm in my underwear and I'm doing this. And I'm wearing these ridiculous outfits because.
But the thing is, though, I will throw this down. Okay.
Okay.
Every action movie that has a male.
Did we buy the potion yet?
Not yet. I'm going to the store that's up here by the castle, the boss level.
Oh yeah, that's right. There is a store.
The hell we call it.
I don't know. Fuck you.
Every single action movie with a male action star has those scenes where their rippling pectorals are glistening with sweat as they run through whatever. Their arm muscles are all flexed. They do the sexy eyebrow thing.
I think the only time in an action movie where I really haven't seen that was Die Hard.
Right.
And that was because Bruce Willis, he wasn't, ripped or anything like that. He was just a schlub. But yeah.
But that was part of his appeal. That John McClane was supposed to be the everyman. He wasn't supposed to be
the big
the
bad
hulking
action
sex
star.
symbol. He was the everyday guy that just was there. The right guy in the wrong place at the right time.
Yeah.
And, okay, so I gotta remember how we did this. Okay, so I gotta go up and around to the center room. Shit. Okay.
Well, you don't have to go all the way around. The door
I can
here,
go through right here.
We'll just connect you.
So.
But yeah, you were saying.
Those scenes in the Charlie's Angels movies didn't bother me as much because, for once, you have females kicking ass, and if guys can run around and have sex inconsequentially with every woman in their movies and can run around with their shirts off and blah 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 and save the day with their cheesy one-liners and stuff like that, why is it not perfectly acceptable for female characters to do the exact same thing? Well, they had the cheesy one-liners and the preposterous plot and the ridiculous gadgets and the clothes that were, too tight and too revealing and all that kind of stuff. But who gives a shit?
That is a good point.
Why is it dismissive when female actresses do it?
I don't think it is.
But
I think it's just
when
that
male actors do it. Did I go down? We went right because we kept saying right. We kept saying going right, and then we went up.
I was just gonna say that, because my problem with the movie. Well, and to be perfectly fair, I have never seen it. I've seen clips of it. I've never watched it all the way through from beginning to end because it didn't look like. And I know this is probably gonna sound stupid, but I thought it looked too silly to me.
Well, okay, so Tango and Cash isn't too silly.
Oh yeah. Tango and Cash is silly.
So how come Charlie's Angels can't also be a junk food action movie?
To someone like me, I don't know why. I don't know why I can't, really, answer that properly. I guess it's, sometimes it works for me and sometimes it doesn't. Because sometimes it can depend on what appeals to you.
So
and such and
I'm not trying to suggest that you're sexist.
No, I know.
But let me ask you this question: can you name an action movie
with a female lead,
where the female is the lead, unquestioningly the lead? I'm not talking about The Fifth Element, where really she's a sidekick to Bruce Willis.
Yeah, true. Well, yeah. I wasn't going to name that because really she's not the lead. Yeah. Sadly.
Name me an action movie with a female lead without looking. That you.
Well, that's not fair.
No, I want you to do it off the top of your head because I don't think you can.
No.
And I'm not saying that.
Well, let me think. Let me think.
Mean or dismissive to you. I genuinely don't think you can. Shit. I'm going to get screwed right here.
Yeah. Really, the only movie, and this was a movie that I didn't watch, was the Tomb Raider movie, where you did have a woman as the lead.
Why didn't you watch it?
Because it was a video game based movie, and kind of the philosophy about all video game based movies is that they're probably gonna suck. But I heard that one was actually okay.
But that's a philosophy. That's not you having watched the movie and actually given it a shot.
Yeah, true. I'm a sexist pig. Hey, Silver Arrow!
No. I'm not saying that you're a sexist pig. That's not what I'm saying.
No.
What I'm suggesting is there is an incredibly shallow set of options for action movies in which the female is the lead. And typically they're hypersexualized anyway.
True.
But given that is the case, simply being dismissive of it and not giving it a shake, I think is something that happens really, really often. And that's, if you've never learned any differently, then that's, how it's gonna be. But
oh crap!
Frick! Again, this is gonna.
Oh shh!
Oh, okay. Well,
we're out already. Damn.
Already.
Well, sorry.
We're done.
I wasn't paying any attention to that. So I was like,
shit,
we're out of potions already.
Should we take just a little bit of a break?
Sure, if you want to. All right, everybody, stay tuned. We'll be right back for more. I will probably just be editing these together. So stay tuned as we take on Castle 9 of Zelda and continue our talk about how I'm a sexist pig.